5-9. Hey, kill.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. And Charger first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Eckler, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. And incomplete pass on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 31, Breeze. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked.
Gosh, run it away.
Up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's no...
What are you saying now? What are you saying now?
Available there for him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Here's Wilson to throw.
That's so summer.
Gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. Touchdown, LA! Christian McCaffrey, 54 yards.
Oh, the Chargers gonna do this. Big lead. I'm putting shots in my brain.
And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wilson. He finds his man Johnson. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 9-yard touchdown run. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And back within a field goal, it's 10-7 now. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it.
Oh, no, he got that. I had that. 4-yard line. I got that. Come on now, challenge this way.
No gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Every time I see a coach challenge a spot, that makes me a little bit nervous for that coach. Those are very difficult to get overturned.
Well, the biggest reason, correct me.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Chargers take over.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You took yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38.
36. Hey, Charlie.
Play action. Breeze. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended.
Bro, bro, you was so old. Bro, look at this.
Target, and it's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Caught by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
I'm quite on site, yo. On play, yo.
Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run.
Oh, I said he was going to get one. I don't play with y'all. Done.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Charger drive about...
All I'm trying to figure out who up there. Play on, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
To get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger for...
And when I play all Madden, it's like they don't act right.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And he can't get rid of it.
Come on now.
You did it.
I need to run here with music. I knew I was coming through. And nothing's wrong with that. Every time I'm on, thank you.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The screen, this is Eckler. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
She say she gonna call me back. I told her call me right. She not gonna call me that. No mama, party girl.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
What did I just do? Girls just wanna have so they party.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
No mama,
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But
what it do? What it do, Cadero? Make this free GT.